Dog Sports Show, we back, baby. Drone and Yo, you ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dogs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this is show. Two Dogs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the number one sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Let's be them boys. Please say the noise. Free giveaways. Highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
What up? It's the Two Dogs Sports.
What's up? Yo, this is Drone and Yo. This is Yo on here. I'm waiting on my big dog. Oh, here you go.
What's up, man? I'm already here, man. I'm ready to go. What's up, man? I'm ready to go, man. Let's go. Let's knock it out. What's going on, man? What's going on?
It's rather warm here in T-Town today, bro. So I don't know. This week we supposed to get Sunday it was 91. Today it's supposed to be 70. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 83. Thursday it's supposed to be 86, and then it's supposed to rain all Easter weekend.
Yeah, I seen that weather, man. We had some planned for sickle cell this weekend, man. We either gonna have to cancel or we're gonna have to readjust what we planning on doing because the weather's gonna switch. We had something planned in Oklahoma City. We had something planned in Tulsa, and we're gonna have to readjusting. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. Bro, no. Outside is a no-go this weekend. It's gonna be wet. I think we're supposed to get between 3 and 5 inches of rain this weekend.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's typical Oklahoma weather, you know. But hey, we got it's basketball all weekend, playoffs, you know.
Start today.
Children ain't gonna be able to do no Easter egg hunting, you know. This weekend is about resurrection. Ain't got nothing to do no rabbits, and rabbits don't lay eggs anyhow. So you know how it go. You know.
Yeah, and a carton of eggs is $6. So I know a lot of people ain't even making Easter eggs. They gonna get them plastic eggs and stuff them with some candy. It's much cheaper.
Hey man, who? Most people's not boiling eggs anymore anyhow. That done went out the door a long time ago. And then most people been doing plastic eggs. I know I have. I ain't been.
You never dye eggs with your kids and make colors?
Man, that went out the door 20 years ago.
Oh. Now they got this new thing I just saw. My wife was talking about getting it so her and Destiny could do it, where it actually helps you design the eggs. And so you can put it into the computer and then it'll actually graft the dye onto the egg. I was like, they're going way too far with dyeing eggs, right? You just can't put it in the different colors, get ill colors, booyah. Get them jelly beans.
Just go get the plastic eggs. It saves the toilet stool.
Yeah.
It saves your stomach. It saves the environment smell where you ain't gotta hold your nose because it's stinking everywhere. Just and be done with it.
You know, a couple ain't bad. You know, I like them in tuna salad and potato salad. But other than that, well, I heard I don't really like shrimp fried rice. That ain't my joint. Give me ramen noodles. A combination of ramen noodles for me. So y'all can miss me with that fried rice. And some people are like, man, fried rice is wonderful. Bro, give me some noodles. Because after I eat the rice, bro, I'm going to be hungry in about another hour or two, starving. Like I ain't ate nothing. So give me the noodles. You can miss me with the rice.
I don't do fried rice anyhow.
You
You
know?
want it? No, man. When I go get Chinese food, if I go to the mall, I get bourbon chicken or the orange chicken
Yeah.
and get some steam and get the steamed rice.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm
See,
good.
I get the romaine and some egg rolls, or I get the beef and broccoli.
No,
That's
man.
about it.
No. I used to work at Hillcrest in the dietary department,
Okay.
and they used to have chow mein day, and they used to have to fix that chow mein. Hey, man, I didn't know what was in it.
No.
It was like a bunch of seaweed and slop to me, and I wasn't just to eat it, but them patients used to eat it. I say, hey, more power to you. I wasn't just to eat it.
No.
That's for sure.
No.
Hey, we got a good show for you, man. We got to eat it. We got to eat some basketball tonight. But before we get started, man, we want to take a quick break. But I want to talk when we get back. I want to talk a little bit about this NIL before we get started talking about this basketball game tonight. We're gonna talk a little bit about this NIL when we get back.
All right. So
But-
we'll be right back after these messages.
We are the children of the highest. Abba, Father, Yahweh, your highness. They don't understand his ways because they're blinded. So when they come against his get love, what kindness? I know you in the press, told that you less pressure from the stress, cause you being blessed. The Lord brought you to the service, the service, purpose driven. You driven with a purpose. Your friends betray you in the worst way. What that just means ain't when your friends in the first place. My brother pity them, my sister don't hate. We must show them love, like Christ showed us grace. It's easier said than done, but it can be done. Please believe me, send the prayer to El Capitan. They want you to curse them back with the curse words. Go to the word first and let the word purge. We got the Lord with us, and this here is the proof. Father, please forgive them. They don't know what they do. They violent with no wisdom, they mindless. So like Christ, yeah, we kill some with kindness. We are the children of the highest. Abba, Father, Yahweh, your highness. They don't understand his ways because they're blinded. So when they come against his good love with kindness, we are the children.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, And to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX, OK.org.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
And now, introduce.
I'ma kill it.
Yeah.
Yo, say, I gotta follow that. Yeah, I gotta follow that. Say, yeah, I gotta follow that. Yo, yeah, say, I'm free. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Feeling like a kid.
All right. We back. Droning Yo on this Tuesday, April the 15th, 2025. Drone, let's hear your rant.
Hey man, hey man, before we start, you gonna be watching WrestleMania this weekend, man?
Of course. I wanted to do a whole segment on it, so we're gonna do it now. We're gonna do it later.
What match you looking forward to?
None has really just grabbed me like last year. You know, the Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and the John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and the women's triple threat match for the championship. And, you know, ain't nothing really grabbed me this year. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not I'm not anticipating it like I was last year. Last year was an epic one. I don't know if this one is gonna be able to live up to the same, have the same feel as last year's did. What you think?
I think they got to bring in something this year. So they got to bring in some kind of surprise this year.
Something out of the ordinary.
One match I think I am looking forward to is the Naomi and Jay Cargill match.
Oh, well, that's because it's personal.
I am looking forward to that. With Naomi turning dark and everything, I am looking forward to that one. I think Bianca has to get involved some kind of way in that one.
I think she's gonna stay out of that, bro.
But I think to make it even more intense, she has to get involved
some kind of way. Okay, I can see that.
Draw someone's attention, and it'll be even better if she got involved on the on Naomi's side.
Really?
Because Jade is the outsider coming in.
Yeah.
Naomi and Bianca, they've been there.
True.
So Jade is the outsider coming in. So it'll be interesting to see now. And then also Bianca's been wearing a lot of black lately.
Yes, she has.
She's been wearing a whole bunch of black lately. And a lot of things has been sort of eerie, like it's leaning to make her slowly leaning towards turning bad. But they just ain't coming straight out doing it, but it's slowly leaning towards her turning bad. And
you
then
you're looking forward to that.
And then you got the Street Profits. I still think they need to make the Street Profits. They not really going all the way with the Street Profits like they need to, which is ticking me off.
I thought they should be more like Harlem Heat. with Booker T and Sugar
Yeah,
Ray.
yeah,
I thought they should have kind of be more intense.
yeah.
But I'm liking this without Bobby Ashley. I'm liking this Street Profit a little bit better. I
But
like
they're not making them go where they need to go. They right on
like
the
the
edge.
edge. Like they just skimming the
Yeah,
water, but they don't never want to just dive off in.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They need to go ahead and just jump in there.
Yeah, with
But I
2
agree
feet.
with you. This was not really. I think the Jay and Gunther. With Jay sort of getting rid of some of the gimmicky. It's
Yeah,
slowly making you want to believe
yeah.
a little bit in that match. But I agree with you. None of these matches really jump at you and make you say, okay, I gotta watch the WrestleMania.
Right. You're gonna watch it, but it's nothing that you're gonna be like that you're really anticipating. Like you said, it's gonna have to be something a real big surprise that hasn't been coming forth to make this one a epic WrestleMania. Because to me, it just ain't gonna live up to the one last year.
Yeah. Just looking at from the surface, it don't really make you say, wow.
Ooh, yeah. You
Yeah,
like, oh, it's on, and it's on 2 nights, so I might watch it. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't like, oh, I gotta be at home at 7 to make sure I watch WrestleMania.
Yeah. Even the 3-way match between Seth, Punk, and
Roman Reigns
and Roman,
that don't, cause
that don't excite you.
This arguing over Paul Heyman. Come on, man. Make all that. Like,
make it make sense, dog. Make it make sense.
I know that's your boy, and now he gonna be in your corner. But what is that gonna do?
Yeah, make it make sense.
Yeah,
and then you got Jacob. To me, they got Jacob Fatu wrestling LA Knight, and that don't excite you because I'm like, y'all using Jacob Fatu in the wrong way. It's like all of a sudden the bloodline just died, and now Jacob Fatu
is the dude.
It's the dude.
Yeah, because Solo, we don't even see him no more.
Yeah, and so you're trying to figure out something to make the bloodline exciting, but now they's not even a threat no more. When they was all of a sudden they was once a threat, now they ain't even a threat no more.
Right.
Tama Tonga is like they was always fierce, scary people that was banned, didn't want them to come. Now they nothing.
Yeah.
It's just
now it's Jacob Fatu, and to me, Jacob Fatu should be more. He does some good moves and he gives us a good show, but I like it when he bangs with a bigger guy, like when him and what's old boy's name?
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, Braun Strowman. That's what we need to see him. I need to see him against the other guy that broke his toe. Forgot his name. Big dude, Big Bronson Reed.
Oh, okay, yeah. He broke his ankle.
Ankle, yeah. That's who he need to be banging with. Not with LA Knight. I like LA Knight, but to me, who has he really beat?
Nobody.
He ain't really beat nobody. He ain't beat Seth Rollins. He ain't beat Roman Reigns. He ain't beat John Cena. He ain't beat Jay. He ain't beat none of the big guys. So he's like the guy sitting next to the man, but he's trying to make himself the big star, but he ain't beat nobody. You gotta beat somebody. Like Ric Flair said, to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And who he beat? He ain't beat nobody.
Yeah, because and then you look at the Charlotte Flair and a Tiffy. That match don't excite me,
But
why is Charlotte Flair even fighting Tiffy? It's like it don't match up.
No,
it don't match up.
And then they trying to make Charlotte Flair the bad guy. Last week she came out in some sweatpants. I ain't never wearing no wet sweatpants. It didn't look right on her. And she came down and whooped Tiffy time after during her match. When has Charlotte Flair ever went to these antics in the first place? Usually Charlotte come out and look at you and be like, you ain't on my level, and then walk off. Where's that Charlotte Flair?
Well, they trying to bring it in because Tiffy went real.
Yeah.
I think it's sort of. I know it pissed Ric Flair off because Rick was actually on pro wrestling, this wrestling talk show. He was actually on there and actually pissed Ric Flair off that they actually went too real talking about Charlotte and her divorce, and instead of talking about using wrestling, they went
real life.
And and he actually was really pissed off, and so I don't know, man. It's not what it's supposed to be. It's not shocking. It's not making you want to watch or nothing.
Yeah, and even the shows is leading up to WrestleMania. Usually, it's always a brawl or something at these, but we ain't even getting that in these. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's a build up. We ain't getting that off the. Usually SmackDown, especially SmackDown Friday night, usually go hard right before WrestleMania. Watch, they gonna be kind of lackluster this Friday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Well, Mark Henry said that. Mark Henry made a statement, basically was saying that they didn't want to take no risk of someone getting hurt right before the big show. So they didn't really want to take the risk of someone getting hurt. So that's why they didn't really have no real big
brawl.
Brawl. But they had a big brawl on Raw.
Kind of.
Actually, but they still played a good bit safe. But
that's what I'm saying. Usually they go all out right before. Usually the shows before the big WrestleMania. Usually the Raw and the SmackDown the week of usually be really, really intense and really, really good. Mondays wasn't all that, bro. I fell asleep on it twice. You know what I'm saying, bro? And I already went to dialysis, so I was already and took a nap. I went to sleep on it twice. I had to rewind and go back and watch the stuff that I missed to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Now I'm still like, oh, this all that happened?
Yeah. I just scroll on Facebook and see the good highlights on Facebook. But hey, man, there's something that's going. Let's talk a little bit NIL. I was talking on the other show that I do on TAN TV, Drones Big Dog Picks on TAN TV, the African American Network, and so I was saying on there, man. I said the college football and college basically is turning into baby NFL. If they're allowed to happen what Nico was trying to do,
the quarterback from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
By sitting out because he wanted a bigger contract because they seen another player down the street getting because he signed for 2.1 NIL deal.
Okay.
Where he's seen quarterbacks, he was allegedly calling around, checking around, and he's seen other quarterbacks getting more money on their NIL deal. So he was sitting out. He wasn't going to report because he wanted to renegotiate his NIL contract. I understand what he's doing, but I understand what Tennessee was doing too. If we're gonna be started doing that, you might as well call this the baby NFL and say, hey, you ain't got to go to class. You ain't got to go to class. You ain't got to do nothing. You just got to come play football. That's what it's turning into because there's no parameters on this. They gotta put some parameters on this. Otherwise, it's just to be all out crazy. They have to put some parameters on how this stuff is done. They gotta put some guardrails, some rules, they gotta get a CBA. They gotta do something. Otherwise, this is gonna get crazy. What you say, though?
I agree with you. To me, you should not hold out because you are trying to get more bang for your buck. If you get an NIL deal, you get an NIL deal. It shouldn't be you trying to negotiate because you didn't went around and see that you're not getting market value. Because it's supposed to be a blessing. You're actually making money off of what you do. So if you want to get more money, put out a better product. So I don't understand now. You trying to hold out so you can get more money because you didn't called around and saw that other people was getting more money than you. You getting 2.1 million and your room and board and food is covered. All that's going in your pocket. So I don't understand why you mad because somebody else is getting more money than you are. You're a millionaire and you're in college. Can we say that again, Drone? You a millionaire and you in college. Room and board is paid for. You get free gear and they feed you. So why are you looking for more money? If you want more money, go to the league. But renegotiating because you didn't think you getting a fair market value of the bag in college is ludicrous, bro. That's y'all can miss me with all that, bro. Play ball, get your credentials up. When you go to the league, then you'll get your money.
Well, I get that, but what I also have a problem with people saying that. Well, you see, it's hard for me to have him on my team because it shows that he only want the money. He only playing for the money. Well, half y'all only playing for the money also too.
True.
So you can't use that saying too. He only playing for the boy. Y'all playing for the money.
Yeah.
But but my issue is that you're gonna sit out because you want to renegotiate your NIL deal. Your NIL deal.
Yes.
Not your NIL.
Yeah. Not your contract. Your NIL. That's a blessing. You should be happy that you're able to get paid from your name,
image, and likeness.
Image and likeness is what he's getting paid off of. So he feels he's not getting fair market value in NIL money. See, that doesn't make sense to me because you get put out a better product.
I get it. He's a head, but I understand what Tennessee did too, though. They said, hold up, dude. We got 4 other quarterbacks
ready to go
that we just brought in. This college.
Yeah.
This ain't like the NFL.
No.
Where they only have so many men on their roster.
Right. It's only going to be 53.
Yeah. Do you not understand? We got 4 other quarterbacks that's on our roster. There's 2 of them probably red shirted already that we got this back. We don't just stop with you. So I think what Tennessee did, I think it might cause other players not to do what Nico did. But if another team bring him in and he end up getting more than 2.1 million in the NIL contract, you might end up seeing players try to do what he did. So it's a slippery slope that they're going down. But here it is, Cristobal, the head coach of Miami. Y'all just bringing this dude from Georgia that ain't did a hill of beans and gave him $4 million. $4 million to come play quarterback for y'all. That's what he's looking at. That you got players that ain't worth a hill of beans. Like the dude
to the bag.
Like the dude that played at Florida State, went to Oregon State, went to about 3 or 4 different teams. I forgot his name. He was on like 3 or 4 different teams as a starter. Didn't do nothing at none of the teams getting NIL dollars.
Well, that's just like the one dude who's from Texas, went to Ohio State, got an NIL deal, didn't even play, and then came back to Texas and got another NIL deal. So I understand you're trying to get your money, especially if you're marketable. I understand that. But you shouldn't be trying to renegotiate to see if you can get more money for your NIL and your NIL dollars. I think
Once you
well,
sign the contract,
once you sign the contract, that should be a done deal.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be able to use it. To me, they're gonna have to shorten this transfer portal window. I think from the time from like January 15th to August 15th. After August 15th through January 15th, wherever you at is where you got to play. You can't just leave middle of the season and jump ship because you ain't liking what the coach said to you or because you ain't think you get enough playing time and you get to go and transfer somewhere else and start playing on another team next week. Nah, bro, that shouldn't be allowed. To me, the transfer portal should be cut off August 15th through January 15th through the whole season. So if you at a place that you chose to be at and it's not working out for you, you need to stay there and ride it out.
So basically, you saying from season to season, transfer portal's closed.
Right. Now, during the off season, if he want to jump ship or if he feel he can go get more playing time somewhere else, that's all. That's good. And that's all good. But during the season, once you choose to be with a team and you put on that helmet and shoulder pads, bro, it's a done deal. It got to be.
But I think that should be with the coaches too.
Yeah.
I think because this year you had a lot of basketball coaches that was being talked to and had jobs at other places before the tournament even started and before the tournament was even open. And your team is still playing. You should not be allowed to negotiate or talk to other schools until you are done.
True.
Until you are done playing.
Yes.
That should be again, and that's what I'm talking about. We cannot literally talk about these players and what they're doing, and we're allowing the coaches to do what they want to do, and it's the wild west with the coaches.
Yeah, somebody need to reel it all in. It got to get under control because the transport portal being open during the season, where if you don't feel like you ain't getting enough playing time or the coach talks to you the wrong way or whatever has happened, and you feel you could jump ship, and if you're a good enough player, you can jump off of one team and be on another team the next week. Come on, bro. What about loyalty? What about sticking it out because this is the choice you made?
Yeah.
So,
what about the art of competition? Fighting it through.
Yeah, fighting it through. Proving everybody wrong. Putting your hand in the dirt and go and play football.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Really, that's really what it's about. Especially if you're trying to go play professional football, you have to love the game. All the rest is extra.
Yeah.
You have to love the game. You have to love to go to practice. You have to love going to meetings. If you don't love it, then football's not for you. But you got to be 24/7 football, especially from July to February, if you're going to be a professional football player. Really, all year, because you got OTAs and mini camps and whatever else is going on.
Yeah.
So I just don't get why in college now a player is trying to renegotiate something that was a blessing in the first place.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But we're gonna let's take a quick break.
Yeah.
A real quick break, about a minute break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk NBA because the playoffs start this week, and it's gonna be hot and heavy, and it's gonna be hot and heavy, quick and fast, starting tonight. We'll be right back on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Man, it's time to start being more transparent in the body of Christ. Y'all know? Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Have we met? Who are you? Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Have we met? Who are you? Take the mask off. I don't fake the funk. I don't perpetrate. Getting too old. Ain't got time to play. I don't fake the funk. I don't perpetrate. Getting too old. Ain't got time to play. Preaching righteousness, but you don't let it weigh. God delivered me. I refuse to stray. It take discipline to obey. He's the master potter. I'm just the clay. Chose to fight. Never stop walking. Battle dark forces. Christopher Walken. Preach a great sermon, but you just talking. Minister of Satan. Status stalking. In love with the title. Became an idol. Spiritually dead. Check his vitals. Flesh and spirit. They're arch rivals. Dead flesh game. Suicidal. Died daily. Been crucified. Been resurrected. I hear your lies. Raise of faith. Kept my stride. Got removed the plank from my eyes. Use discernment. True gift of the spirit. Scripture based in every lyric.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
It's your boy Trinity Trey and my bro.
Heathen Messi, holy heathen. Yeah, you gon' be surprised. They gon' be surprised when they recognize.
All right, welcome back, baby. Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. We got my partner, Yo, in the studio, and I'm doing remote. I'm doing the remote thing today, baby. All right, man. Yo, we got the NBA started tonight. We got the play-in games, which one of these teams tonight shouldn't even be in the play-in game, but because they decide to, I don't know, play like they didn't know what was going on, or took the San Antonio Spurs for granted, they in the play-in game, and that's the Golden State Warriors. If they would have won that game against San Antonio, they would not be in this play-in game tonight. And so tonight they playing the Memphis Grizzlies. I think they have enough to beat the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. But you have they're banged up. The Golden State Warriors are banged up. You got Butler that's limping around. They said earlier that Curry had wrap around his shooting hand. And the Grizzlies, they're on a roll right now. They're hot. Ja's playing out of his mind because he's trying to prove the critics wrong about what he's doing. And I think it's crazy. So what do you think about the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors? Whoever win tonight will be in that seventh spot, and they avoid the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the loser has to play one more game to get that 8th spot. Who do you like between the Grizzlies and the Warriors?
I'm gonna say the Warriors, but if they don't come up and play ball with Memphis, Memphis is going to take them out because the West is not no pushover. So wherever you be seated, you gonna have to play somebody that's trying to win it all, because everybody thinks they have a shot to win it. Especially with these last couple of weeks of teams beating teams that you was thought that wasn't beatable. So the Golden State Warriors better wake up before they be going fishing early.
Real early.
Real
Real
and,
early.
and I'm gonna say this now. If Memphis beats Golden State, this should go against Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. This should be on their legacy. They actually didn't make they made the playoffs, but didn't beat the team to get in the play-in game. This needs to go on his record, on his legacy.
Yeah, see, and I don't think I believe it's more the Warriors need to win more tonight
than the Grizzlies.
Because the Warriors need more rest than the Grizzlies do. Because if the Warriors don't win tonight, they got to play again.
Yeah.
And they don't get the rest. So they need the rest. So it's going to be it's imperative that the Warriors win tonight, and then they don't have to play again on Friday night, and then having to try to win on Friday night to get an A seed. And then you get the A seed, and then you got to play the Thunder.
Yeah, you got to come to Oklahoma City.
yeah, and play the Thunder.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
No.
You got a quick turnaround after that Friday game. Then you got that turnaround, and you got to play on that Sunday or that Monday here in Oklahoma City.
Yes,
you don't want that quick turnaround. I don't think they will be able to survive that.
And Oklahoma City's been at the crib just going to practice.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be chipping at the bits to play.
So this is to me, this is a must win.
Yes.
For
the Golden State Warriors
tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
You got the Hawks and the Magic tonight. Really in the East, really who cares? Because this is a two-team race, but only two other teams can give those two teams a game in the East. The East is a two-team race between Boston and the Cavaliers, but only two other teams can give them two teams a game, and that's Milwaukee and Detroit. So it's New York. Well, maybe five, but you got Detroit, New York, and Milwaukee. But the thing is, Milwaukee and Indiana, they finna beat up on each other. Yeah. And then you got Detroit and New York, they finna beat up on each other. So
and is Dame Dollar playing? Because I heard
he's out. He's out right now. The start of the playoffs, he's out. I think he's going to be out for the whole playoffs.
Really?
But they just ain't. These blood clots, man. They just ain't coming out saying they're hoping that he's going to return. But I think with these blood clots, he might be out for the entire playoffs. So
and he's needed.
Yeah, he is. He is. So you got then, like I said, tomorrow night you got the Dallas Mavericks and the Sacramento Kings. So whoever loses that game is out. So Dallas need to win in order for anything, because they calling for Nico's head down there in Dallas.
Yeah, they were talking fire Nico. It's about firing the man.
Yeah, but the owner came out and basically came out and said, "Hey, we did what we did. This is our decision. We own this team."
Yes.
So
Mark Cuban.
No, Mark Cuban don't own the team no more.
Oh, he don't?
No. Mark Cuban don't own the team.
What?
If Mark Cuban owned the Dallas Mavericks, Luka would be still in Dallas.
Probably.
Look, no, ain't no probably to it. If Mark Cuban on Dallas, if Mark Cuban on the Mavericks, Luka would be still in Dallas.
Okay.
Mark Cuban was pissed. He was pissed. He was upset, greatly upset that they got rid of Luka.
Well, to me, I think it was a needed change for Luka. I don't think Luka would have actually been around watching LeBron in and out, going to practice, going to meetings with the man. I think it's going to help Luka drastically during his peak seasons in the NBA. I think he needed to see what greatness looks like on a day in and day out basis, even at 40.
It is, but the thing is, Jason Kidd would have been gone before Luka if Mark Cuban was still the owner.
Okay.
But like I said, then you got the Heat Bulls tomorrow night. Neither
What'd
one
you
of them
say?
teams.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who cares? Neither one of them teams got a shot. They don't have a shot they don't have a shot because they win tomorrow night. Then they play again on Friday night to battle for the 8th seed. You
And
get
then
the
they
8th seed, you got to play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You ain't gonna win that series.
No.
And then here it is. Whoever win between the Hawks and the Magic tonight, you playing against the Boston Celtics. You ain't gonna win that series.
So you can really start making going
Cancun
arrangements.
trips. Yeah. You might as well start pre-packing your groceries and your clothes in your locker room. Just go ahead and packing your stuff.
Because it's about to be the end.
Yeah. Just start getting stuff ready ahead of time, so you ain't got to do it all at once.
Yeah, don't have to put it all in the garbage bag.
Yeah. So you ain't got to do it all at once. So when the cameras come, they don't see you carrying your stuff out on camera day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you ain't going nowhere. You ain't winning. You just can't come out and say
we going fishing.
We going fishing.
Yeah.
Because you gotta save face.
Yeah.
But you know good and well. You know you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere except Cancun, Hawaii, Jamaica, Dubai. So you know what I'm saying.
Here we come.
Yep, that's where here we come. So that's what's going on. So let's talk about these first round matchups real quick.
Okay.
You got the Bucks Pacers. I still like the Bucks in this. I still like the Bucks in this first round against the Pacers. I think Giannis has enough with Doc. Doc has done some heck of coaching this year. With Portis coming back with fresher legs, I think Kyle Kuzma was going to help. He has playoff experience. I like the Bucks over the Pacers in this one.
I'm gonna say the Bucks. I just think Giannis is gonna be on a mission. I think Giannis feels that he has something to prove, especially with Dame Lillard being out. I think he's gonna put his head down. And he's gonna try to get to the basket, and if he gets it going, everybody's gonna feed off of him, and you're gonna have to put up the wall. And if you put up the wall, that's putting 2 to 3 defenders in the paint. So then he can kick it out to the shooters. And he got enough shooters. So I think this is going to be, I'm going to say the Bucks in 5.
Yeah. If the Bucks don't get past Indiana,
something wrong.
Giannis will be gone and Dame will be gone.
Yeah.
From Milwaukee.
Yeah.
They clean the house. I would.
Yeah.
I would. I still don't think Dame really want to be in Milwaukee. I just think he just
didn't want to be in Portland no more.
No, I think he wanted to be. I think he was cool being in Portland. I just think he don't want to be in Milwaukee.
Okay,
it's Milwaukee. What's Milwaukee, man? It's Milwaukee.
Well, I mean, you got another superstar you're playing against. You're in the East.
It's Milwaukee, man. Ain't nothing in what's in Milwaukee, dog?
Well, it's up the street from
It-
Green.
it- it-
It's up the street from Green Bay.
and what's in Green Bay?
Mhm.
If you like that type of lifestyle,
Then you might be good with it.
no.
But it's upper Midwest living.
But if you like another type of lifestyle, you don't want to be in Milwaukee.
Well, true. I mean, there's a lot of cornfields, and it's corn. It's a bunch of corn around. That's.
I done been to Milwaukee.
But I haven't been to Milwaukee, but I've been.
You gotta go down. You gotta go down a long backwoods just to get to Milwaukee.
From Chicago. Yeah, it's up the road from Chicago.
I know. Yeah, I don't want to go to Milwaukee. I still don't think I like being in Milwaukee. Though.
I just know it's cold, and you probably still go up there. It's still cold, so I'm cool.
Now this next series, I'm very interested in this series. That's the Clippers and the Nuggets.
Oh yeah,
I'm very interested in this. These two teams, either one of them, if they get hot, can come out the West.
True.
Clippers with Kawhi. Harden has been playing ball. We talked about Kawhi last week.
Yeah,
he's healthy, and he can play both ends of the floor. He's slow. He played that slow-mo ball, and he lull you to sleep. And it's like I'm like Charles Barkley. This dude, he don't miss a beat. He come back. He off for 3 months, and he come back and he play the same way like he been playing. Like I don't know. Maybe he playing while he's sitting down at home. I don't know. It's like he don't miss a beat.
Well, I just think he has a game that he plays at his own speed.
What's up, Byron Coach? Brian Couch. Thank you for listening, sir. What's going on?
That's my partner. He next door to me. It's just he just has a game that it's not gonna go anywhere, bro. I think he stays in the gym. I think he works on his game. And I heard from some players that he's really, really strong. So stuff you think you can be, can push him off the block on, or you think you can move him, it's very hard to move that man. He's solid.
Man, Joker got alien hands. Why do you think they call him the Claw? He got alien hands, man.
But I heard he's really, really strong. He's really strong. And like you said, it don't look like he be moving that fast, but he can get his shot off. He can bang down there with the best of them down low. He can defend you out top. So I mean, he's a full package, bro.
Yeah,
he's a champion for a reason.
Yeah, and they got a veteran coach.
Yep.
Tagu. He's championship experience.
Yep.
And they got a nice little bench. They can be scary. They can be real scary. And the Denver Nuggets, if Murray can come to play
with the Joker,
and with the bench that they have, their bench is not as strong as it used to be, but they're still a threat.
And they got a nucleus.
Yeah, and with the Joker and what he does,
yeah,
they're still a threat. So
yes,
this series here, I think, man, can go 7.
Yes.
I'm gonna say if Kawhi's healthy through this entire series and not get hurt,
7.
I got Clippers 4-3.
Okay. I'm gonna go the other way. I think it's gonna be Nuggets 4-3. I just think Joker gonna Game 7. Joker just gonna be on one of those missions. He gonna have a triple dub. He gonna have 30-some points, 20-some rebounds, and 15-some assists.
But I think the difference is it's gonna be Tagu. You dealing with a rookie coach and David Adelman because Mike Malone is not there.
Yeah.
And then you got a veteran coach in Tagu. I think that's gonna be the difference.
Okay.
It's Tagu. Now you have the Pistons, Knicks. This is gonna be a slobber knocker.
Yeah, they're gonna beat each
Pi-
other up. I think
uh-huh.
I'm gonna go with the Knicks in 6. I think the Pistons ain't gonna go down without a fight. I think we're going to see a resurgence of Piston basketball. They're gonna be another version of the Bad Boys, and they're gonna bring their hard head against the Knicks, who has a hard head team. So it's two teams that kind of play the same style, and we're gonna see who can rough each other up the most and get the W in the process.
I like that. I like that Pistons and Knicks and 6.
Yeah.
I think the Pistons are gonna give them a run for their money because,
Yep.
like you said, they do bring their hard hat and they don't quit and they fight until the end. And Cunningham has showed why he was touted as being one of them dudes
Yes.
this year. But I think with Brunson, their layoff that Brunson had, he's rejuvenated. So I like Pistons and Knicks and 6.
Okay.
I like that call. I like that call. Timberwolves, Lakers. I think Luka's gonna be on a mission. Uh, he's gonna be on a mission for one, cause the Timberwolves put him out last year, and I just don't think the Timberwolves as a strong. I don't think Randall ever really agreed to really enjoy being down in Minnesota. And he really haven't really showed up. Randall really haven't really showed up down there in Minnesota. Um, I just like the Lakers. The Lakers right now with AR-15, he's smelling himself down there, and he playing ball. And LeBron has been rested, and now he's getting his legs back up under him. I like the Lakers. I like the Lakers 4-2. Lakers and 6. What you got?
Okay. You know how I feel about the Lakers.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think Minnesota has enough firepower to stay with the Lakers if Luka and LeBron are both on. And if they're both been and they can play together at the same time. I think that's going to be a little bit too much for Minnesota. I don't think Ant-Man got enough help to help him with LeBron and Luka. So I'm going to have to go with the purple. I'm going to have to go with the Lakers. But I'm going to say in 6. I hate to say that. I hate to say that, but the truth is the truth.
Well, why you hate to say it, man?
I hate the Lakers, bro. I hate purple and gold. I just hate everything that does with the franchise, bro. I just never liked them since the beginning.
Okay. We really can't talk about the other series that's going on because it all depends on what happens with
Play-ins.
with these playing games.
Yeah.
But whoever the well, we already said whoever the Thunder play, they winning.
Yeah. Game set match.
Whoever the Celtics play, they winning.
Game set match.
Whoever the Cavaliers play, they winning.
Game set match.
Now the only toss up is the Houston Rockets.
Yes.
That's the only toss up. They're young, they're inexperienced, but they fight with a hard hat. They go at it hard.
And they run.
And so my thing is, let me see. If they play, let me throw some scenarios out here to you. And you tell me what you like. Okay. Say if Houston plays Memphis, what do you like?
That's gonna be a running gun. I just think Houston should be able to pull it off, but I think it might go 7.
Okay. So you would go Houston if Houston played Memphis.
Yeah.
I think I'll go Houston too if Houston played Memphis. I think I would. I think I would go Houston. If Houston played Dallas,
Oh, no.
I would go. I think I would go with Houston. If Dallas had Kyrie, I'd go with Dallas.
But
But
Kyrie
because
hurt.
Dallas don't have, Kyrie gone. Kyrie out for the season.
Oh, so it's just AD.
It's just AD. It's just AD and them other two twin towers that they got.
Yeah. Now that you tell me that, yeah, Dallas might go home in 5 against Houston. I don't think they don't got enough scoring.
Sacramento Kings.
They're gonna have to really slow the pace down and make Houston have to play half court basketball.
Sacramento Kings. I like Houston.
Yes. I watched
So,
San Antonio the other night. They didn't look like much.
yeah, Sacramento Kings. They don't have it. So I think Houston has a good shot to make it past the second round. Whoever they play.
Yeah.
Whoever they play, I think they have a good shot to make it past the second round. All right, scripture for the week
is,
and he said to them, it is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of thieves. Matthew 21:13. All right, people, y'all been listening to the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Right.
Y'all have a good Resurrection Sunday this week. Enjoy family. Enjoy yourself. Hey, make sure y'all take those pictures of them babies. Some churches, y'all still dressing up them babies every on Resurrection Sunday. Hey, what y'all did y'all go get the new outfit for Miss Lady?
Yeah, Fat has about 7 different dresses she can wear. She has about 7 different dresses. And we're going to my son's church because Destiny is in the Easter program.
Okay.
So you know I got to go see. I don't want to see it on off of the phone. I want to be live and present.
Okay.
To watch Fat do a thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So y'all enjoyed it. Yeah. Tomorrow night, Friday night, I'm part of at our church. We having prayer, and then we doing the 7 last sayings of Jesus. I have to do one of those.
Okay.
On Friday night, and then we've been doing something all week, and so Friday night that's the last thing we're doing. Then on Sunday, everybody has to wear all white, and we doing something at church, and so it's gonna be a good week, man. It's been a blessed week. I seen your son on last Saturday.
Yeah.
At Shuffleboard.
Yeah.
They're making a killing up there, man. Who ever thought that you'll have a place where you go eat and you play games?
Yeah.
Play board games.
Board games.
It'd be packed in there too, man. Jam packed.
Well, I mean, that's for the youngsters. They never really get into board games. That was, one of the things you look forward to. Well, I know every family had a board game of their choice that you could go and like at my house, it was Dominoes, Monopoly, Yahtzee, and Trouble.
Yeah.
So every family used to have a board game of choice and would play often.
Yeah, we went there. I think we played what game we played? We played Lord, I forgot the game we played.
I heard it was tic-tac-toe. I heard it was Connect 4.
They got every game that you can think of in there.
Yeah. But that's our era, bro. That's it. The youngsters is kind of missing out on that on them.
And the food not bad. The food's not bad.
Yeah, Jay said it was all finger food.
Yeah, pizza, chicken tenders,
finger food.
Stuff like that. It's not bad food. Food's pretty good. Pretty good, man. It's pretty good. But hey, have a good week, man. Everybody have a good weekend. Hey, we set for next week for the NFL draft.
Yep.
Next Thursday at River Spirit.
Yep.
All right, y'all bark at us.
We bark back. Ruh.